Alright, soldiers of Super Earth, gather around. Today we're delving deep into the trenches of the latest Helldivers 2 update, patch 0.1000100. And let me tell you folks, this latest update has just dropped like a 500 kilogram bomb, nuking your favorite planet, shaking up the landscape in ways we admittedly saw coming. So grab your favorite cup of liberty and let's dissect these changes like how we remove the armor of a charger's left or right leg. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk planetary hazards, because apparently, the universe decided that facing off against all that hates democracy wasn't challenging enough. Now, on top of dodging laser fire, tanks, chargers, getting stomped on by BTs, that's short for Biltaden, you're welcome, we gotta dodge fire tornadoes and meteor showers as well, not to mention all the other things that the devs haven't talked about yet. It's like the universe itself saying, you thought this was gonna be easy? Think again, soldier. But hey, I'm all for it. It adds a bit of spice to our daily grind, don't you think? And now let's dive into the balancing part of the update. Remember eradicate missions that people love farming XP and credits? That mission? Yeah, they're getting a facelift alright. More kills, more enemies, more chaos. Because why should we have it easy, right? And you know what? I completely agree. It definitely stops players from farming this type of mission and not completing the operation, which overall hurts our fighting power in that planet. With the extended time needed to complete eradicate missions, there's no more room for shortcuts or farming. Every kill counts towards the ultimate goal of securing the planet from the alien threat. It promotes teamwork, coordination, and a true commitment to the cause. By encouraging players to engage more deeply with eradicate missions, we're not only enhancing the gameplay experience, but also reinforcing the importance of teamwork and dedication in our fight against the alien menace. It's a win-win situation that ultimately strengthens our position on the battlefield and brings us closer to victory. And now let's talk about the weapon changes. The Breaker, which is definitely a fan favorite, mine as well, is definitely nerfed for sure, but not into oblivion. It just has a slight decrease in the magazine capacity from 16 to 13 and an increased recoil from 30 to 55. So for all you Breaker mains, maybe you want to try something else for a change. And the SG8 Punisher? Well, let's just say it's living up to its name. More ammo, more damage, more bang for democracy. Increased total ammo capacity from 40 to 60, increased stagger force, increased damage from 40 to 45 per bullet. So when you take this gun out to the field, expect to see a big change into what you're used to, and might be another favorite for all you shotgun enthusiasts out there. Up next, we have the Breaker Spray and Pray. The devs really showed some love with this one, boasting an increased armor penetration, increased fire rate from 300 to 330, and increased pellets from 12 to 16 per shot, with a minor downside of the mag size from 32 to 26. Not a bad trade-off if you ask me. Now for the railgun, my go-to support weapon to fight any medium to large sized enemy has gotten a nerf. But not to the point that it's unusable. You just need to be a bit more careful charging that sweet puppy. For the railgun to shine and still penetrate armor, you need to put it into unsafe mode. Still haven't played the game after the patch went live, but I'll keep an eye out for any significant drawbacks. Another interesting change to a weapon that was showcased a lot before launch is the laser cannon. It now has increased damage against durable enemy parts, aka the squishy or shiny bits of the enemy, as well as increased armor penetration and improved ergonomics, whatever that means. With this change, I'll definitely try bringing the laser cannon and see how it fares towards bugs and bots alike. Last up is the flamethrower. It's like holding the sun in your hands, ready to scorch any enemy for democracy. Now has an increased damage per second by 50%. So if you think it's overpowered already by killing mobs, or if you think its time to kill is too slow, this change will definitely make you think twice about this support weapon. Let me know in the comment section below if you had a chance to test out the guns after the update and give me your honest opinion about it. I honestly want to know. Now let's talk stratagems. The shield generator pack and the orbital HE barrages, they're getting changes too. Both the 120 and 380mm HE barrages now have increased duration and decreased spread, giving more PTSD to the enemies of democracy. As for the shield generator pack, it got a nerf by having a longer delay before it recharges, which makes you rethink if you could take on 5 chargers and 3 BTs head on. Now there are several fixes during this patch, but here are some that really caught my eye. But before that, if you're still here and find this content helpful, informative, or entertaining, please spend a second more of your time to like this video and sub to my channel as it helps me, a small-time content creator, so much. Now back to the video. Oh, and also, don't worry if I haven't talked about every change in this video, as I'll be linking the Helldivers to official Discord and link to the patch notes for you to look for right after this video. With that said, on to the fixes. Finally, armor rating values are doing what they're supposed to. Need I say more? You can actually use the medium or heavy armor sets in higher missions if you swing that way and not be constricting yourself any longer. And lighting? Well, let's just say I can actually see where I'm shooting now. It's like the game got a fresh coat of paint, making everything crisp and clear. And in regards to spectating when you're down and out, they finally fixed it. You can now look and laugh at your squad mates in their attempts of running away from the horde of bugs or lasers, instead of looking at your own unalived body sinking down the map. Also, an unimportant fix that you might not know about this is your napalm and gas strikes can now damage your fellow Helldiver. Yeah, so probably not call in those damage over time stratagems danger close. The last thing that caught my eye and made me chuckle is that when a player stands next to an ICBM, when it launches they turn into a pink mist by no fault besides their own. Pretty neat. But hey, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows in this major patch. We'll face them head on, guns blazing, and come out on top. Because that's what we do. We adapt, we overcome, and we liberate one planet at a time. And that's all the thoughts I have to report for this video. Until next time, this is Alec, reporting from the SES founding father of the regime, signing off. Stay frosty, Helldiver.